Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make an automatic fan cooler, but instead of this time, instead of just it turning it on automatically, I'm going to show you how to make it spin the proper speed to cool it. Here are the parts you're going to need. Here's a simple diagram of the circuit you're going to need. For the fan, you don't have to use a little computer fan. You can actually just use a regular brushed DC motor like this. It'll work just as good, but if you want to make it for like a little PC, you can use a fan like that. So there's your temperature sensor, that's your transistor, the 220 ohm resistor, and here's the Arduino. Don't judge my drawing, I'm not a good artist. The first thing you're going to want to do is get a breadboard, and then you want to take your thermometer and you're just going to stick it in like that. Now take your transistor with this flat side facing towards you, and you stick it in right there. Now you want to take your 220 ohm resistor, you want to put it on the middle pin, and you want to put it like that on the other side. Now we can take these long wires. We're going to bring the Arduino right here, and now the S pin, it's marked with an S right there. You want to take this pin and you want to connect it to digital pin 2 on the Arduino. So just pin 2, just like that. And now the middle pin, you're going to need a long wire for this. So the middle pin is 3.3 volts. You want 3.3 volts for this. And now the last wire is ground. So just put it on the ground, pin right there. Now we can also take our fan right now. We want the negative side of the fan on this part of the transistor. You can take your positive side of your fan and put it on the 5 volts on your Arduino. So just like that. And now we need one more jumper. Where'd my other jumper go? Okay. So one more jumper. So now the middle pin of the transistor goes to digital pin 3 on the Arduino. And the last pin right here, this one goes to ground. So now all you gotta do is upload the code, which will be in the description, and I already have it uploaded. So once you plug it in, we need to test the temperature somehow. So I gotta get something that generates heat. To test the temperature for the thermometer, I'm gonna use the rubber part of my hot glue gun just pressed against it. So I'm just gonna press it against there. And now in a minute, it should start spinning. Once it hits 30 degrees, it will start spinning at like 20 or 10%. And then once it gets up to higher temp, oh, I hear the fan starting to make a little noise. So we just gotta hold this here to test it. And then once you're done, you can always put this on a prototyping board and use solder. And then you can put this on, you just glue that. Oh, look at that. The fan is at 10%, and it is climbing, if you can hear that. And yeah, but what I did for my other one, I glued that temperature sensor right on top of a heatsink, and I just used it with a relay to turn on the fan, and that display shows what temperature is at. So this one is a little bit more high tech, because it will spin as fast as it needs to cool it, and it does go really fast once it gets up to speed. But if you found this tutorial useful, please leave a like. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.